Wow, what have we got today? I think we're back with another engine. Villiers Diesel. Roll the credits. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. Right folks, we're here with the Villiers Diesel and we're going to have a go at this one today. Yesterday or last night I posted the video of the Lister ST and I've been going through the comments on that. Thank you very much for commenting. I appreciate it, and I do read every single comment and I try and reply to all of them. If I do happen to not reply to your comment, it's purely because I've missed it, but I do reply to them. Right, here we go. Let's get you back in the tripod and let's see. I'm itching to see what's underneath this rocker cover. Let me lift you up. Da-da-da. Where are you? There we go. We're getting you lifted up. Look. Perfect. You're now 5 foot up in there. Right, I want to see what's underneath here. Looks like we've got 4 normal screws. I'm assuming that's just your rocker shaft, but I may be wrong. I think we need to just pop this off. Oh, they're coming. I think we need to pop this off and have a look, see exactly what is under here. That's one undone. Cool. That's 2 undone. Let's put them in the screwdriver box so we don't lose them. Oh, they're coming undone all right. Very unusual shape rocker cover that, isn't it? It's half what attracted me to the engine because I'd never seen one like it before. I'm assuming this exhaust isn't the right one because I ain't even bolted down tight. So do this come off now? Oh, it splits like that. Oh, I see. I see we've had a aluminium weld repair at some point in our life. I tell you, whoever done that has made a decent job. Because if that has snapped through, unless that's just cracked, but it's been welded right through there, look. Which would equate to between here, which would be across here. If that has broken all the way through, I think there's a little hairline crack starred here, look, so they've just reinforced it, but welding all on the other side. So I certainly can't see any evidence of a crack through there or where it's been ground down after welding, so nor through this framework. So I reckon just because that little crack was there, I reckon they've reinforced it. Anyhow, oh, that's why I love these old engines, but I know very little on the history of this one. So let's have a look in here. Oh my word, she's a bit rusty. So she's a little bit rusty in there. There's a little bit of oil lying in there, which looks relatively clean. Let's have a look. Yeah, that oil is actually relatively clean. So, yeah. Right, I think, is there any diesel in it? Yep, that looked like she's half full. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something what's very unusual for me. Start. I'm going to, I can't see a decompressor on this, so I'm going to crank this and just see if it does anything. I mean, I've cranked it really slowly, but I haven't actually given it, and the exhausters blocked, so I haven't actually given it any attempt to go, but I'd like to just crank it. Maybe see if that's pumping. I think if we can get it pumping diesel and the valves are working right, it'll probably go. But I don't know. We'd better have a look. I'm very unfamiliar with these little engines. So let me come round here. And we'll get the handle on the old girl. and have a look. Make sure that's all working in that valve gear. There you go, you can see the head. Let's see if the whole valve gear all works. Cool. Oh, the valve gear seems to be working. Is that gearbox turning? No, that's in neutral. Cool. I think I ought to unblock that exhaust, don't I? If not, that's going to be pressurising that, trying to get that out. Oh, there we go. So the previous owner did block that up for us with a little bung. Cool. Hang on. We got a diesel leak round there. Hang you about. Let's get you in. Can we zoom in anymore? Can you guys see a diesel leak around this olive? Or is that my eyes? No. Cool. Now look. Now. You have a look. Oh, this has got to be a job to do one-handed, but we'll give it a go. I'll try and hold the camera with my left hand and crank with the right. You look in that union. Cool. Cool. There you go. We had bubbles. See that? Definitely bubbles. So I'm going to take this off and perhaps replace the copper washers and tighten it back up again. I will check these are tight actually, just in case anyone's been fiddling in here before, because I don't know. This is one of them engines I don't know any history on it whatsoever. And I'm very interested to see what's inside these. See what's under that cover. So I might get a spanner and take that off as well, just out of curiosity, because this seems to be spinning very easily. Admittedly, I think this thing needs to be bent down to lock this into place, because at the minute nothing's locking it. So I think we've probably got to somehow get this off and try and bend that little tab down and then put it back on. I wonder if there's a grub screw in here so we can actually get that. There's definitely a pin in there which goes all the way through. I wonder if that's a roll pin, but there is a pin go all the way through there, look, and I think that holds this knob on. And if we get that knob off, we could just push that down a little and put the knob back on. But for now, stop that way, start that way, stop, start. But I'm thinking, is that meant to come onto this third notch? Because the only movement we've got is this little bit. That's as far as it'll go. So I'm wondering if this is meant to line up with this. I don't know. We shall have to see, won't we? But there's your stop, there's your start. But yes, we've definitely got some sort of air bubbles there. So let me get a spanner and copper washers, and then we'll get them fitted and see what we can do. Right, we have our O-rings and our spanners. So let's just have a look at these diesel pipes, see what's going on here. I think we've got to start at basics, check from the bottom and work our way up, and we'll see what's going on. Well, this pipe was loose. Well, it weren't very tight anyhow, so let's nip that up. I wonder if someone's had this off to bleed it and tried getting it running. But with an air bubble up there, you certainly aren't going to get any diesel pumping, because that pumps at such high pressure. Hang on, let's slacken this bottom one off again and all, just to get the tension off the pipe. There we go, that pipe's loose now. Hopefully that'll make it a bit easier on this union, which seems to be quite tight. Why is that gone? Why is that tight in there? Looks original, so I can't see that anyone will have changed it. Oh, see, that's just a nut, that isn't the whole thing. Right, okay. I think we've got to take this whole pipe off. Oh, here we go. Well, yeah, these copper washers here, I can see why that nut was tight now. Yeah, I think we need to get them copper washers out of there and replace them. Look at this copper washer on here, guys. Where's the camera? There we go. Ah, there we go. Look how that copper washer is sitting. It's all like chewed up. Yeah, this copper washer is all like obstructing the threads a little bit. Yeah, you can see it all obstructing the threads there. So somebody's horned that copper washer on there, and that certainly isn't the right one by the look of it. So let me see if I can get this copper washer out the way of things without damaging our pipe. Right. Oh, see, that fits in a little recess. Yeah, there's our copper washer what come out, which is no good at all. Will this one come off, or is that going to be a little bugger and stuck on there as well? Come on, get off, get off, get off. I think we need to come in from this way. You know, I think someone's put the wrong O-rings on this, you know. Let's see if I've got any in my little set which will fit any better. Let's have a look. Now then, what size have we got here? Too small. Let's go next size up. Too small. Let's go one up again. Too small. Wow, what's going on? That one feels a little bit loose. Now, well, that might do for the front one. Have I got any in between that size? I'm not sure I have, actually. And these are an imperial set, not a metric set. No, I think we're going to have to go with this next size up here. Well, that goes on. It's a little bit big, but I think that might do us. We've definitely got diesel, which is a good sign. Oh, you can see that. We've definitely got diesel coming out of that injector pump. And that's always good. So let's somehow get this pipe back on. Oh, I see, he goes in there like that. Right, I'm with you. So that goes there. This is an awkward pipe to get on because you have to get it seated both ends. Oh, I see, right, once that's fully home, that goes on easier. Okay. Right, and let's see if that one will go on there, which it does, and fits a lot better. So let's tighten that down now. Well, that's going on a lot. Yeah, that copper washer had obstructed that thread a bit. That's actually spinning on there now quite nicely. Right, well, let me just tighten that down a bit and hope right, she's nipped up. Let's nip this bottom one up. Let's nip that bottom one up. Hang on, I've done something silly here, haven't I? There's no diesel in that pipe now, so that needs bleeding. So I think we need to undo this, slacken this again, and crank it till we get diesel spitting out of here again. Shame you can't decompress this thing. Right, let me zoom in. You guys shout. Let me see if I can push a valve down. Can I push a valve down just to decompress this a tad? I reckon I could if I got something on it. There you go. Alright. Let's crank this till we get some diesel up. If we get any diesel up. Shout if you see anything come, guys. Whoa. I think she's starting to sweat around there now. Oh yes. Well, we've got diesel up to there, look. Surely they ain't now going to start. Surely we're not going to get that lucky. We can't get so lucky where that's going to start for us. I suppose we don't know though. Alright, let me give that a little push again. Get her into the injector. Right. I'm wondering if we're going to have any luck here, you know. You never know, we might luck out on this. We might. Right, let's get that rocker cover back on. Because there is an oil primer here. So, yeah. Which obviously goes in there. So we will see if, luckily this gasket is holding together, which is good. So let's get this back on. And we'll give her a squirt of oil. And just see if we get anything. See if she fires off for us. That That would be lovely if it did. And yes, there is a shroud what go around this head, a bit of tin work, and yes, I have got it. Whoops, where did that go? Come back. There we go. Like I said in the last video, I have been warned that if I'm used to slow running listers, I could well be in for a fright if this thing starts. Because apparently these are high-speed diesel and run about 3,600 RPM, which means she's going to be a revvy little screamer. I've been told to get me air defenders and be prepared to have an engine sound like it's going to self-detonate at any minute. So this could be exciting. Now, where's my oil can gone? So I can prime some oil in that. Oh, I see, that just... Right, let me go get my oil can. Alright, let's pump some oil in the old girl. I don't know how much it needs. My oil can's nearly empty, I think. Oh no, we've got to be in there now. Well, that's definitely pushed it in. So let's get you back here and we'll see if this thing try and start for us. I don't know. If it is a fast running thing, I don't want it shaking all my tools off my pallet. So I'll put all them on the floor. Yeah. Well, this could be the easiest revival I've done. Let's have a look. Cool. Sure. It don't appear we have much. Where's the air intake? I reckon that just draws the air up under here, you know, and in through the valve. So I can't see an air filter. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's have another little crack. Right, it appears we have nothing. I didn't check to see if that injector leak has stopped, did I? Or to see what anything's going on in here, really. Yeah, this will be a very interesting little engine if it runs. I can't see any reason why you can't run it with this rocker cover off. So I think we'll take that off. Just put that primer bulb back in there. And have a look and see what's going on. Make sure we're not getting bubbles still out of this injector. Come on. Now we appear to be dry around this fitting now. Oh. Appears to be. We obviously have an oil feed pipe coming up here. All I can think of is your air filter is up through here and into there. Of course, this will be your exhaust valve this side, intake that side. Our clearances don't feel too bad. No, it appears to be pushing them. Let's have a look. We're not even getting a sign of life, are we? Not even a sign of life. Not even smoke coming out of there. Normally with a diesel you'd get a bit of smoke or something. Well, we don't appear to be getting a lot. Well, what's going on? I wonder why this is. Tell you what. I'm going to put a little bit of oil around them shafts. Oil can's empty. There we go. Alright, well, we've oiled them shafts up. You can't beat lubing your shaft. Make your own jokes. But it seems we're not getting any form of smoke or fire out of this. No. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm wondering what's under that plate. Under there. I think I might go and get a little quarter drive socket set and buzz that off and see if this is actually moving the rack. So it feels like they ain't doing a lot. Back in a minute. Right folks, we're back. Let's see if we can get this plate off and sticky beak as to what is under there. That's the right size socket, look. 8mm. And it seemed to fit, so I wonder if this did have metric. Well, it ain't ringing off, that's a good start. One cracked. Two cracked. Come on, say it with me. I love this whole stuff because everything come undone. Yeah. Right. Let's put them in our rocker cover so we don't lose them. I'm just curious, I'm guessing the fuel rack is in there. And that don't look like anyone's been in here before twiddling, so... Ah, right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in there. we go. Can we get some form of flash on there, Fen? I don't know whether you can see any better. We have oil in there. We've got a little bit of movement on this shaft, but it don't appear we've got a lot. But I think that may be is all it does. Yeah, I'm guessing that probably is. Why have we got all that play in there though? And that don't start turning until we get there. Let's see if we can see further in there. Ah. I don't think that turns. No, I don't go any more than that. Whoops, where are we? Overriding that with a screwdriver, that's all I can turn it. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything initially wrong in there. So we've gotten up from the tank, we come out of the tank up into here, which I'm assuming go to your pump down here. So tank up to here, goes in there, which I'm assuming then drops into the top of the pump pumps it out, up to the injector, and this other one's a leak off, which comes back into this T, so it just injects it back into the fuel system. So now we know how the pipe work works. We've got half a tank of diesel. We've got diesel getting up to here. I can't hear the injector squeak. What injector is that? Pardon these skills. CAV by the look of it. Yeah, that looked like that's a CAV injector. Right. I am a bit at a loss with this damn thing. Oh, I've got an oil filter go in there, look. Oil filter. I think it says oil filter on there. Yeah, oil filter. Says obviously an oil filter you either clean or change in there. Interesting. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to do a little bit of Googling and see if I can do some YouTubing and see if anyone actually got these on there. This is a Villiers D270, and I'll have a look and see where they put their start switches and how much play they seem to have, and see if they can find a way of actually decompressing this, because I can't see any form of decompressor on there. There's certainly nothing pushing them valves down, and that don't look like anything is missing. What should push them valves down? They don't look like they've ever been pushed down. So maybe you don't decompress this. I don't know. Anyhow, we'll call this one a day. I'll button all this back up, and then I'll have to do some YouTubing tonight while I'm sofa surfing, and I'll have a look and see if I can find anything out. And if you guys want to have a look as well, feel free. I'll show you again the serial model number of this. So if you wanted to see the serial model number, if you pause the video now, you'll see it. And if you guys can find out a date, I've had a quick look and couldn't find any sort of date for this. I was just told 1960s. Goodness knows. So if any of you guys can find anything out about this, and well, advise me where to go really. We've got diesel up here, we seem to have good compression, yet we're not even getting any smoke. So that does make me wonder what's going on. Right, but for now, I'm going to go, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now. Ha ha. Villiers.